the Lord for giving me this opportunity once again to share His word. Let us all stand, please, and let us open our Bible in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25. We will tackle all these verses, but for the sake of time, let's just read verse 1 up to verse 3. Are you there? Amen. And let us read all together. Verse 1, ready, read. And Samuel died, and all the Israelites were gathered together, and lamented the king, and they buried him in the house of Ramah. And David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. And there was a man in Mount, whose possessions were in Carmel. And the man was very great, and he had 3,000 sheep, and 1,000 goats, and he was shearing his sheep in Carmel. Now the name of the man was Nabal, and the name of his wife Abigail, and she was a woman of good understanding, and of beautiful countenance. But the man was churlish and given in his doings, and he was of the house of God. Dear Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you so much for this time that you've given us. The Father and Mother, Lord, may you bless everything of your word. Visit us, please. This message really started when I am reading about the book of 1 Samuel. And every time that I see or saw Sister Abigail in the office, naisip ko na, nung nabasa ko yung when I read chapter 25, mayroong magandang lesson. What is the good lesson that we can ponder o paano kaya pwede kong ma-share? You know the story of King David or David pa lang dito, hindi pa siya king. David and King Saul. Diba, dumating yung pagkakataon na gustong patayin ni King Saul si David, right? And after that, ito nga yung nangyari sa chapter 25. While David fleeing from King Saul, because King Saul was continuously seeking David's life, David and his men went down to the wilderness of Paran, a place where they don't have their own food, they don't have shelter, kasi parang dayo sa pinuntahan nila. Kasi tumatakas na. Stranger. And there was a man in verse 2 in Maon whose possessions were in Carmel. And the man was very big. And he had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. And he was shearing his sheep in Carmel. Kapag shearing time pala, yung bang tinatanggal nila yung mga balat na balahibo, ito yung pa-summer na. Kasi mainitan na yung mga sheep. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ganung time, that time also, it's like a harvest time for them. Pwedeng kakain, kainin. Now, the name of the man was Nabal, and the name of his wife Abigail, and she was a woman of understanding and of beautiful countenance. But the man was churlish and evil in his doings, and he was of the house of God. Can I ask what in all of this? 4 points that we're going to learn tonight in this chapter. I see here in verse 4, and David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did shear the sheep, and David sent out 10 young men, and David said unto the young men, Get you up to Carmel, and go to Nabal, and greet him in my name. And thus shall ye say to him that liveth in prosperity, Peace be both to thee, and peace be to thine house. and peace be unto all that thou hast. So, maganda ng greetings. And now I have heard that thou hast shearers. Now thy shepherds, which were with us, we heard them not. Neither was there aught missing unto them, all the while they were in Carmel. Ask thy young men, and they will show thee. Wherefore let the young men find favor in thine eyes, for we come in good day. Give, I pray thee, whatsoever cometh to thine hand, unto thy servants, and to thy son David. The first thing that we can see here is David. Ano yung sabi na dito? Verse 8, give. There is a, in verse point, there is a need here on David's part. Dahil sabi niya, give, I pray thee. Pero ang ganda ng attitude ni David. And that need is a supply of food. Kasi kung talagang nakaparang ka, wilderness, talagang mahirap ang pagkain. They are in need of food. David gracefully and peacefully asked Nabal by sending his 10 young men. They salute Nabal and give respect to him, hoping for blessing. Di ba kung humihingi ka, you are thinking na sana makapagbigyan ka. These 10 young men represent our missionaries. No? Our missionaries today, who are in need also. They are in need of our prayer. They are in need of our encouragement. Needs of spiritual food also. Physical food. And of course, financial support. And why they need all these things? These missionaries all over the world. Mga sinusupport ang atin. Because there are places also that are in need of the Word of God. Look at the attitude of David here. He is powerful. You see that he has, in the Bible it says, nung una, he had 400 men. Siyempre kapag nagigera ka talagang patay lang ba? Malakas yung grupo. But look at the attitude of David here. He did not take advantage on Nabal's property. Just the fact that he was a just and holy man. Kasi kung if you need something, powerful ka, pwede mo naman puntahan lang yun, kaipunin lahat yung mga alaga ni Nabal. But he is just and holy. So there's a need here on David's part. There's a need. And what's the need also of our missionaries? Number 2, we can see here also that one is need. There is a blank. What is that? In verse 3. Now the name of the man was Nabal. Now the name of the man was Nabal. And then, but the man was careless and evil in his doings, and he was housed in the house of God. In verse 10, the Bible says, and Nabal answered David's servant and said, who is David? And who is the son of Jesse? There be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master. Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my shearers and give it unto men whom I know not? Whence they did. These 10 young men went to Nabal and asked for, sabi naman niya, hindi naman lahat hinihingi. Give, I pray thee, sabi ng kanina, whatsoever cometh to thine hand, kung lang yung maibigan mong ibigay.
and to thy son David, sabi niya. We can see here that there is a problem on Nabal's part or Nabal's side. What do you think is that problem? Selfish? Yes. Arrogant? Yes. Selfish is madamot. Masama ang madamot. They said that Ilocanos are kuripot. Tama ba yan? No? Kuripot is not madamot. Please correct me if I'm wrong, ha? Pero kuripot is not madamot. Kuripot is just a maingat. Yeah, maingat sa paghawak ng pera. Pero I know a man, Ilocano, genuine Ilocano, very generous. That is Pastor Dan. Maingat lang sa pera, hindi kuripot. Hindi madamot. Hindi kuripot. We can see here that the attitude of Nabal is, yung sabi ng alam, it's careless. If we say careless means rude. He is ill-mannered. He is ungracious. Hindi nga siguro ito ligtas. Kung ligtas man ito, bakit meron siya ang ganung attitude? See? What was the reaction of 10 young men when they heard the words of Nabal? Kaya look at this. For example, they were sent by David to ask some food to Nabal. These are the missionaries. Ano kaya yung feeling na sila ay hindi napagbigyan? What is their feeling? Sigurado, sad face. Sad face and ibang nakaganon sa Facebook. Yung comment nga wala silang napala. Imagine that Nabal had 3,000 ships, 1,000 goats. Ano lang naman yung isang kambing o isang sheep na ibigay niya. Nabal cannot even give one head. Even one head na lang, sabihin niya, okay, get this head and sabawan niyo. Lagyan nyo ng sampal. Mga Ilocano, mahilig ka. Ako lang ito. Pero sabi niya, kahit anong mangyari, hindi ko kayo bibigyan. Hindi niya pakakawalan. When I was reading this chapter, I feel yung life of our missionaries who went out and left the comfort zone just to spread the gospel. Mahirap. It's not easy. We often hear brethren who is in need, a brother whose wife has cancer, a sister who is needy. And why God allows us to hear that problems or that concern? It's just for us to be a blessing to them and for us to exercise to give and help them. So, meron dapat ganong attitude tayo. It's not like Nabal that is careless man. He is selfish. Madamot siya. But there's more problem here. We can see in verse 12 and 13. So David's young men turned their way and went again and came and told him all those sayings. So bumalik na sila kay David. And sinabi ngayon ni David. And David said unto his men, gird ye on every man his sword. And they girded on every man his sword. And David also girded on his sword. And there went up after David about 400 men, and 200 abode by the staff. See? He had 100 men with him na pwedeng lumusog na ngayon kay Nabal sa damot niya. Kaya tayo, kung madamot tayo, pwede rin magbigay ang Panginoon ng mga anghel niya para kunin kung anong dapat kunin sa atin. Kung makamapa lang madamot tayo. Gigirahin tayo ni David dito. Sabi niya, come, now yung mga 400 men. Marami nang magiging kakaitan ko. Kukunin na nila lahat yung... First, there is a need and there is a problem. Actually, this problem is an adversary. Ginagamit din ni Satan iba para maging ganito. But we can see here, continuation, in verse 14 and 18, the Bible says, but one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, behold, David sent messengers of the wilderness to salute our master, and he railed on them. Pauhan ni Nabal at ni Abigail. But the men were very good unto us, and we were not hurt, neither missed we anything, as long as we were conversant with them when we were in the fields. They were a wall unto us, both by night and day, all the while we were with them keeping the sheep. Now therefore know and consider what thou wilt do, for evil is determined against our master and against all his household. For he is such a son of Belial, the man that a man cannot speak him. Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 2 bottles of wine and 5 sheep ready dressed and 5 measures of parched corn and 100 clusters of raisins and 200 cakes of figs and laid them on ashes. We can see here in number 3 that there is an what? Action. Or Abigail responded of what she heard. Abigail listened to one of the young men's report. And Abigail, she was sensitive to the need of King David and his men. She initiated, she responded, she acted to the need of David and his men. In other words, she gave. Abigail was full of wisdom because she knew that David was a holy man and God is with him. It's like in Proverbs 9:10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. That wisdom caused her or inspired her to become a generous woman to David and his young men. These young men, or missionaries we can say, are the one who prays for us. That is why BBC still exists in the world. They are the one who is nagpe-pray sa atin, nananalangin sa atin. There's so many things happen in Qatar already. But see, tilaw nandito pa rin naman tayo. And see all the members here, maraming natanggalan sa QP, malalaking company. Yung mga president natin, hindi sila natanggal, tumataas pa sweldo nila. Tumataas pa position nila, brother Red. Alaman ko yan, Brad. Open si brother Red. Amen? See? Maraming natatanggal sa positions nila, pero brother Red, nag-promote. Natatagdan ang sweldo ni brother Philip. Si brother Jemo lang talaga din natin mapigay. Kaya alam nyo na, kung may mga problema ka sa pera, pwede nyo silang utangan. Sabihin nyo, pag hindi sila nagpautang, sinabal. the Lord because this church responded to the call of mission.
Amen.
It's, ano tawag ito? Dito ko lang din po natutunan yung visions. Year 2011. I heard this in the Philippines, pero yung talagang mission emphasis is dito ko lang po din nakapag-support sa inyo. It's a privilege, really, na in behalf of our missionaries, they are our representatives. They are representing us. Bigyan lang tayo, kasi tayo pumunta doon. Amen? Amen. You know, I am very... Nakita ko yung verse 16 dito. They were a wall unto us both by night and day. You see what this young men, or what this yung group ni David, ang ginawa nila doon sa property ni Nabal. There's a very good report here. Sabi ng kanyang young men, but the men were very good unto us. The Lord is also good to us. Amen?
Amen.
But the men were very good unto us, and we were not hurt. Sabi niya, hindi kami nasaktan. Neither missed we anything. Walang nawala sa kanila. As long as we were conversant with them when we were in the fields, they were a wall unto us both by night and day. If we say wall, it represents protection, security. So yun ang sinabi ng young men, yung report niya kay Abigail. They were wall unto us both by day and night. All the while we were with them keeping the sheep. See? Kung ako yun at nagugutom ako, siyempre, patay ka na ng kambing, ihawin mo na dyan, may pagkain na kayo. Pero they did not do that. I remember when me and my tatay in the fields. Sometimes my tatay said, punta ka doon sa bukid, doon ka na matulog kasi bantayan mo yung palay kasi baka manakaw. Kasi kapag wala kang kariton, wala kang kalabaw doon, sorry for opinion brethren, this is just a little story na wala kayong kariton, wala rin kayong kalabaw na manghihila ng mga inanin ninyo. Para yung inanin ninyo ay makain ninyo, kailangan yung bantayan yung sarili. Siyempre, pag ako lang, bata pa, nakakatakot. Matulog ka ng bundok, tapos doon ka na matutulog, nakakatakot. Pero, knowing that your father will come also, panatag na yung isip mo. Ganon din yung sinasabi dito ng young men. Nung nandun yung group ni David, sila yung naging panatag sila because they were a wall unto them. There's a great response in part of Abigail here. Maganda rin yung ginawa niya yung pag-respond niya. She initiated, she responded, she acted as a need. And that, hindi lang ganun kasimple yun. Abigail made haste the approach. And she said unto her servants in verse 19, go on before me, behold, I come after you. But she told not her husband. And it was so, as she rode on the ass, that she came down by the covert of the hill, and behold, David and his men came down against her, and she met them. Now David had said, surely in vain have I kept all that this fellow hath in the wilderness. so that nothing was missed of all that pertained unto him. And he that requited me evil for good. Yun na yung naging plan ngayon si David. Talagang maaring mapatay na lahat yung pamilya na nakagay. And including Abigail. But Abigail was powerful and after to the name of David. Number 4. We see here, ang yung nakita natin doon, mayroong need on David's part. There is a problem on Nabal's part. He's a selfish man. And there is an action on Abigail's part. And of course, on the Lord's part, there is a reward of what Abigail did. There is a reward. In verse 13, verse 32, 33, the Bible says, "And it shall come to pass when the Lord shall have done to my Lord according to all that good that he hath spoken concerning thee, and shall have appointed thee ruler over Israel." Alam niya eh, that this shall be no grief unto thee, nor offense of heart unto my Lord. Either that thou hast shed blood causeless, or that my Lord hath avenged himself. But when the Lord shall have dealt well with my Lord, then remember thine handmaid. And David said to Abigail, "Blessed be the Lord, God of Israel, which sent thee this day to meet me. And blessed be thy advice. And blessed be thou which hast kept me this day from coming to shed blood, and from avenging myself with my own hand." Laging marinig ko from kind bigay siya. You reap what you sow. David did not hurt them. Is it yung reward doon sa family? That David did not hurt the family of Nabal, the family of Abigail? Abigail saved his people from David's anger. Yan na yung mga reward. Abigail became the wife of David. Ikaw ba naman yung maging mapapakasawa ka ng isang hari? Siyempre, yung kaharian ay sa iyo. A great reward. Proverbs 15:29, the Bible says, "The Lord is far from the wicked, but He heareth the prayer of the righteous." We can see here that sabi ni Abigail nung nakita niya si David, verse 23, "And when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lighted up the ass, and fell before David on her face, and bowed herself to the ground." We can see here the humility of Abigail. She humbled herself, and fell at his feet, and said, "Upon me, my Lord, upon me let this iniquity be, and let thine handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thine audience, and hear the words of thine handmaid. Let not my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal, for as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name, and Paul is with him, but thine handmaid, so not that young man of my Lord whom thou didst send." Makita natin dito, she humbled herself, she confessed Nabal's attitude, hindi siya natakot, she did not hide or tolerate what Nabal did, and lastly, we can see here that Abigail offered, "Now therefore, my Lord, as the Lord liveth, as thy soul liveth, seeing the Lord hath withholden thee from coming to shed blood, and from avenging thyself with thine own hand, now let thine enemies and they that seek evil to my Lord be as Nabal. And now this blessing which thine handmaid hath brought unto my Lord, let it even follow my Lord." She humbled herself, she confessed Nabal's attitude. She offered, sabi pa nga na, "Let this iniquity upon me." Talagang ganun yung napakaganda ng ginawa ni Abigail. When we give and continuously give, commission. Ano kaya yung reward natin? What is our reward? natin makakanta ng word na yun. But surely, there's a word.
Amen.
And that is souls. We can see here that there is a need, there is a problem, but there is an action on a bigger scale. And of course, there is also a reward from the Lord. Sa Panginoon na yun, pahala ng Panginoon. Basta yung gagawin lang natin, to do is with. In conclusion, Abigail was generous enough to receive her reward from the Lord. In Mark 9:41, the Bible says, "For whosoever shall give you a cup of water to drink in my name, because you belong to Christ, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward." See? A cup of water lang yun. Because you belong to Christ, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward. This verse is just the fact that we can never outlive her. But the question now here is that, as a Christian, what is our response to this? Are we going to yung gagayahin ba natin yung response ni Abigail? Salin? Or the problem will hinder us not to give? What is our response? Is it our desire to be generous? Just like what Abigail did. There's always thinking natin yung song, only one life, so it will pass.
Only what's done for
Only what's done for Christ. Let us pray. Dear Father God in heaven, Lord, thank you so much. Thank you. Simple message, Lord. Praise you, Lord.
Please bow your head, worship is provided. We heard another very simple message with clarity of spiritual lessons and practical applications. First, we see somebody who is in need. May isang tao dito na mayroong pangangailangan. Hindi lang isa. A group of people who are needs. And the need sprung up yung need na yun is because of the evil doing of somebody. They were driven by King Saul. But the thing is, somebody was in need. Now we see somebody who had the privilege, who had the opportunity, who had what it takes to provide for the need. May need si David at saka yung mga tagtauhan. Si Nabal ay meron siyang provisions na pwede niya sana ibigay. But there is a problem with him, and I think the problem of Nabal was a heart problem. There is something very wrong with his heart. He was an ungrateful person. Here is a king, here is a man, and his servants who protected everything he had. Walang nawawala dun sa kanilang mga ari-arian because of the security that David and his men provided. But again, he had no sense of gratitude. Now we come to a young lady whose name was Abigail. She had initiative. She gave, not only she gave, she pleaded for the wife of Nabal. She gave David the much needed advice. She is full of wisdom. So makikita natin yung ginawa niya dito. And of course, the Lord saw everything, and the Lord rewarded everyone. Did you know that the Lord rewarded everyone in this story? He rewarded David and his men by giving them the provision that they needed. He rewarded Nabal for his wickedness. You know, he died. He died of a heart attack. And he rewarded Abigail as well. Katulad ng narinig natin, so much spiritual lesson that we learn. I'm sure that when you are listening, you have some thoughts. There are some spiritual insights that's going through your heart, that's going through your mind. This is a timely message, very simple, and yet a timely message for all of us. The question for you tonight is there something you learned from the message? Maybe about being an answer to a need? Are you a Nabal tonight? Or are you an Abigail? This year we have an opportunity to do greater things for missions. Kung intindihan natin itong story na ito, makikita natin yung kabutihan ng Panginoon sa buhay natin. At ang inaasahan ng Panginoon is that while we have the means to take care of the needs of other special missionaries, we should do our part. We should be generous. We should have that generous part. Well, if I had a boldness and close no one is looking, who will say tonight, Pastor, pray for me. The message is for me. Did you just make sure that you say, God bless you. That's very good. Lord, we thank you for the wonderful message, Lord, tonight. Thank you, Lord, for the faithful preaching of your word in this pulpit. Lord, thank you for dealing with some things in our lives. Lord, you taught us valuable lessons tonight. I pray that these lessons will remain in our hearts and will continue to guide us. Thank you, Lord, Heavenly Father, for the Holy Spirit who reminds us and who teaches us spiritual words. Thank you for using our brother as a bomb to bring a message tonight. Bless the remaining portions of the service. We ask this in Jesus' most precious name. Amen. Well, that was a blessing, amen? And it was a blessing.